I'm Malik Thomas. I'm a gospel Christian rap artist out of Las Vegas. Dropped my new album, The Millennium. This is my second CD, my first album. I was nominated for a Stella Award. And now I'm just trying to do it big with my second one, trying to push the limits on it. Going hard with it, This Millennium album is so different in production and the beats and the way I kind of mapped it out was different from my first album because I wanted to stretch the limits. Got a lot of international type of beat. Some of the hardcore stuff with a little bit of dance electro. Try to, bring a little internationalness to it. Different from the first album, but at the same time, it's still relevant with the message. Still got a lot of soulful singing on it, but a little bit of a mixture from both of the albums are in this actual wrapped up in this one. The message of this album, basically the Millennium, I kind of want to focus more on that millennium reign of Christ when he returns back to set up his earthly kingdom. Trying to want to get in more to the propheticness, something different from what I haven't seen too much in the gospel industry. Try to, bring a fun message, but at the same time a relevant message. Because as a believer, you want to have some type of expectation and hope in this world with all this confusion and different type of denominations and all type of focuses on everything but the King's return, so I kind of want to focus on that, and I've been getting a lot of good responses from it. A lot of people really like the fact that I'm bringing new things to the table, new topics, because that's what I like to do. I'm originally from California, from the South Bay, from San Jose, California. Been living in Las Vegas for 11 years. Got a lot of love for Vegas. Been doing a lot of independent work, working in the youth ministry for like 6 to 7 years since I've been here at MFM, Mountaintop Faith Ministries. So I got a passion for the youth. I got a passion for inner city kids. I got a passion for people that have been out there and a lot of crime and different, situations in life. So that is a big drive for my projects and stuff, for people kind of left off and felt like, the only way you can get this message if you come to the church. But what I like to do is present a message to encourage people that, church is your friend. It's not a place where you need to be battered and beat. It's a place where you can be uplifted and encouraged, because we all need help. He blessed me and I just want to give back. Well, I got a lot of features on the album. I got my close brother, my friend, really good friend. He was a lot on the first album. His name is Minister Sandman. His name is Sanyika Hell, but he does a lot of singing on there, a few rap guest spots. I got my wife, April, Augustine Thomas, that's what she goes by. She's very talented. She sang on the album and she rapped on it. And Melinda Valenzuela, which is awesome. She worked on my first project and she just blew it out the water with the track that we done together. And I actually have my mother on there. She did really good. The song is amazing. She wrote the hook. It sounded good on paper. We went in the studio, laid it down. Everything was great. So I just kind of like, close-knit family, and at the same time, not too many features and a lot of me, but at the same time, bringing just that dynamic of different artists on there with different sounds, even though they're my family. Well, this show, the Millennium Record Release Party, was a really big inspiration from just this year. Has been a lot of things going on, a lot of death in the family, a lot of different stories about people losing their homes and people going through job crisis. So I wanted to bring some hope to the community, reach out to people in our area. Because, Aliante is not on the strip, but it's a little off the strip. So we got a nice, really good turnout. So we got people that were, that were in my church, and I've seen a few people that I work with and a few people that I just met, and the word of mouth, Facebook and Twitter and things like that. So this concert was different to me because it was able to get people out of an environment that normally wouldn't even come in this environment for a Christian concert. That typically they'll go to churches and certain places. So coming out to Aliante with the red carpet event, with the step and repeat, to let them know, like, look, we can celebrate and have fun anywhere. We don't have to be, popping bottles, blowing weed and acting all whatever, but we had a good time. All the kids was able to come out and celebrate, family event, and it was a lot of love. A lot of people showed me a lot of love today. It happened to be my birthday, and people just came out to celebrate the album, and then they found out it was my birthday as well. So we just had a great time. It was amazing. Well, you can find the album at malikthomas.com. You can go to my Facebook, which is Malik Thomas 7022. So just add that extra 22 on there. I'm on Twitter. But all my information is actually on my website. So if you go to Malik Thomas, MalikThomas.com, you will get all the information you need on there. Follow me, like me on your Facebook page, and it'll be all good, and we can interact and respond through social media. What I would like to tell anybody young or old, never give up on what your dream is, and always remember that you have to invest in you. You can't wait for other people to do stuff for you. You got to depend on God to give you the resources. And when you get those resources, don't blow it on, you know, just a pair of shoes or something like that. Take that money, go to the studio, find your own studio, find your own producers, or what you can do to make yourself a good artist, and practice what you do. Write your lyrics, practice in the mirror, because a lot of people want things, but they don't ever want to work for them. And it hasn't been easy doing this, but the reward is great because you get to do something that no one else can stop you to do. And that's why I'm always inspiring people to just never give up on your dream, because when you have a dream, no one can stop that. If no one wants to support you and back you, maybe your parents or maybe some people, you know, that you feel in ministry should put you up. You know, once they see you moving and shaking it and rocking the house and making noise in the city, people will call. People will step up and like, hey, you know what, you're doing some things and we want you to know. And that's why I'm doing this event, to show people like, look, I've been the underdog, you know, but a lot of people listen to my music and they're like, wow, you don't have a distributing deal, you're not on a major label, but you look like you're on a major label. Because that's just how I live my life. It's like, hey, I'm here to live. I'm not here to just wait to blow up. I'm already blowed up in my mind because I'm blessed. So I don't need multi-million dollars to live on a mansion. When God blesses me with that, I'm gonna still be the same cat, rocking the same jewelry, the same clothes, looking the same way, doing the same stuff. So I'm not waiting on a handout. I'm already doing what God called me to do. So that's my motivation, and you should be motivated to do the same.